Okay. I just gotta flip the camera. I can't figure out how to flip the camera.
Don't go live yet until we're actually doing it.
Oopsie. I am now live.
I'll get the stuff on.
Is it actually live right now?
Yeah, it's live. Pointed at the stuff.
We have 0 people watching. Oh no, there is people watching. Say hi to everybody.
Hello. We're about to paint a mural. And this is all my stuff. It's a mess.
I'm her husband. I'll be running the feed here. So if you have questions, I'll ask her for you.
I need the ladder.
Ladder's out already.
It's out already. Okay, thank you. That.
Let's see, a different stroke apart. Says, is it cold there? Yes. It's like, what's
1 degree Celsius.
1 Celsius right now. Let's see, gotta scroll up to the comments here. Different stroke apart says, get a heated vest.
That's not that cold. Sometimes it is. Some years it is though. I've painted in like -8 Celsius, so I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but cold.
Once it gets to nighttime, a heated vest would be nice.
Yeah, and I don't do a lot of outdoor paintings. Like the end of the season is usually all indoor stuff, but they're peppered in every once in a while to do outside. Like this one has bars on the window, and it's actually quite far up, and the desks are on the other side, so I can't do it from the inside at all.
Do you tell them we're here?
Pardon me?
Do you tell them we're here?
We're, no, because I know what they want. So I'm just starting. So white first.
Different strokes apart says they're going to paint the Amazon tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Good for you. That's awesome.
I'm guessing not the rainforest, the shipping building.
Okay, it's a little tricky in the middle of the thing here. Can you see?
Yep. Oh, we have 57 people joining you today.
Hello.
See, there's
Can I get a what?
there's Mona, Emmer, and Kirk, Jojo.
Can you actually see?
Yeah,
I feel like you're on the side.
it's a really good view.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. I am.
Snowman for you this year.
Make sure he had a flu shot. It's a company policy.
Okay. Good to know.
Thank you.
Everyone that works here is always super nice.
It's a bit of a squish guy. A squish. Okay. It'll look cute.
So how about you tell them about the podcast about Sam and Colby that we did?
Can you do that? I'm concentrating.
I guess she has to work.
I have to concentrate.
So on my podcast, the Indo Chef podcast, there's only one episode right now. We sat down and talked about the Sam and Colby movie. We drove down to, what town was it? Just north of Seattle, because they don't have it playing in Canada. Bellevue, yeah. And we watched the movie there. It was both good and disappointing. And on the podcast, we talk about all that on YouTube there.
Why don't you ask if anyone actually watches Sam and Colby?
And does anyone here actually watch Sam and Colby, or are we just like people that are too old to watch Sam and Colby that watch it too much?
Anyone answer?
No, there's more people. We're at 91 people here.
Hello.
Hello, Boss Mom.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Season's greetings.
Joyous Kwanzaa.
Joyous Kwanzaa. Yule.
Festivus.
All the things. Happy everything.
Oh, Cassidy says, I still watch Sam and Colby. Well,
Good. Well, I'm 40 now. I've just turned 40 last week. I love them.
oh, hi from the Netherlands.
Hello.
You're international now.
Yay! We're in Canada, BC, in the Greater Vancouver area.
So if anyone has questions, feel free to ask. We'll answer them as best we can. The most common question is, what kind of paint do you use?
And the answer to that, for this window, because it's outside and it does get hit by the rain, I'm using interior house paint. Once it cures, like if you paint it in the rain, it's maybe not the greatest, but once it cures, like, or has like at least an hour or two to dry, better if it's a full day. Even if it gets sprayed by rain, it's fine. So as a base, the interior house paint, and then I do regular craft acrylics like you can show. They're just like in little tubs. These ones here. These little guys from the craft store or whatever, for the color to go on top. But the base is really important to have that, like latex. So, yeah.
And a different stroke of art asks, how much are you charging for that window? The answer is none ya.
None of your business.
None your business.
This is a larger contract, so there's like 23 locations for this particular contract. So it's a little different than just quoting per location, but you know, not necessarily this location, but I have a minimum, and I start at $285 per minimum per location. But this, again, this is like multi-location, so it's a different deal. But that if a mom and pop shop or something were to hire me, then that would be, it starts there and goes up from there. Usually they end up being like anywhere between $285 and $550, like average for a smaller place, and then dealerships and things like that, those ones are usually like $1,000 and up, $1,000 to $2,000.
So she said she charges by the hour.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Charge by the job.
I'm way too fast. So like I can get
Some of these are like half an hour.
yeah, I can do, like, depending on the design, I can do like 500 or 600 feet in like 2 hours. So like I can't charge by the hour. But you know, you do you, whatever works.
And another question was, how do you start going full time?
That's a hard one. I worked my way up. 16 years. I worked my way up. Yeah, you just gotta hit the pavement and get all your clients and make sure
Door knocking.
return clients, and you know, make sure they're happy and constantly learning, and you know, you want to make sure that you're doing more than just one thing too. Like if throughout the rest of the year you're advertising for other things too, other types of murals. Even if they're only on glass, you can do, you know, all sorts of holidays or, you know, I don't know. It's hard. That's a hard one because I worked really hard to get my client list up, and once you get that, then you have your return clients, and it just goes from there, and you just book up from there. But it's all about having a good website, advertising, and making sure that you're honing your skills like every single day. Like you're doing something every day that's gonna help you, or you know, help you learn, or whatever, right? Okay,
User 1345882521817 says, "Thanks, you guys rock."
Thank you, you rock. So what I did here is I just, with my brush, just loosely like gave myself an outline here, and I'm just slowly filling it in. If you do this first, then when you paint over it, you'll see, like, it'll harden up a little bit, and you'll see a tiny bit of that, the first layer in there, and that way I'll know where to go with it. Snowman's pretty easy for me anyway, but like, if I have something more complicated, then I'll use this method first, let it harden up, and then I'll paint over that. And see how you can see like this line right here? That's because there's that first layer there. When I go over it, it turns brighter white, so I can still see that line.
Jackie says, "Looks so good." Smiley face.
Thank you. I'll look a lot better with color. Okay, I gotta concentrate for a little bit, so feel free to ask questions and my husband can answer.
So we have 179 people watching.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe or follow, guys, because I'm almost at 100,000. I would love to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. That would be amazing. And check out my YouTube channel too. Under the same handle.
Thanks, Pluto.
What did it say?
Man, it's alright, overrated AF in my opinion.
Well, it's only just started.
It's not for everybody.
Wait until the painting is finished, at least.
Bunny Zib says it's nice. So to get a sense of who's all watching here, what generation are you? Are you Z, Alpha, Millennial, Boomer, Gen X?
And are there any other window painters in here too? I would suspect they're all painting now.
Let's see, so we got someone that's 30, millennials, and 98, baby.
Yeah!
Got some Gen Z, someone's 21.
I was in grade 8 in 98. That ages me.
I was in grade 11.
Gross. Ew.
I'm old as dust.
You are dust. Alright. It's filled in. I'm gonna do a little tree here.
I'll change the angle. Oh, too much glare. We're moving back over this way.
Okay.
Chris Cherry Kool-Aid says, "Hey."
Hey. Oh yeah. This is what I affectionately call a bubble tree. It's basically just my cartoon tree. And then I have like the more realistic trees that I do that are like all white.
Wicked Whimsies design and faces. What kind of paints? We covered that earlier. Where this is actually interior latex for the white.
Yeah, that's what I use for a base, and then I can
Yeah.
put the craft acrylics on top. And for acrylics, I like Montmart and Meeden, and I like Folk Art. And
And why do we use the base?
the base keeps it a little bit more waterproof and makes it easier for it to come off. And yeah.
It avoids bleed through also.
Also, I go through a lot of white. Like I've used what are those called? The paint cans, like the big ones. What are
Gallon
those?
bucket.
The gallons. I've used 3 of those already this season. I have another one in the car that I'm using, and I add water to it. So, but it's like 6 of those. So it's a lot. So if I get that in like small acrylic bottles, you can imagine how much money that would be. So.
What happens if you use exterior paints? I think it stays on forever.
Exterior it's fine on glass. It just takes a little while for it. Like it's harder for it to come off, but it is still latex. Usually latex. If you're using oil, it'd be a lot harder to get off. It's not water soluble at all. But I think I've used interior or exterior house paint on windows. As long as it's like a clean glass, it will come off with a razor blade.
Victoria says my tempera just peeled off.
Tempera?
Tempera paint sucks.
Terrible.
Sucks for
Yeah,
windows.
and it's very like, it'll stain too. It's hard to get off.
We'll give you a quick tour here.
Yeah.
So here's all the colors separated into custom mixes. And then for the most part, it's folk art. Folk art.
I use actually for the
And
most
then
part,
there's deco art from the dollar store when you're in a pinch.
I actually, for the most part, I use Montmart. If you want to go into the back of the trunk, there's that big bottle. And then there's that Meeden there. But
Oh yeah.
usually Montmart.
Say, Al says, do you guys do it on other people's windows?
This is a business. So
Here, we'll give you a sense of things. There's IKEA in the background. This is a body shop.
Alright.
Invalid 808 says, I'd do it one other people's windows. Hee hee giggity. Just do you paint at regular houses?
Usually just commercial. I do like maybe 2 houses in a year for Christmas, but for window painting it's usually just commercial. But I do.
Some people are creeps. That's the big reason why.
Yeah, and there's like smoking, there's dogs, there's other hazards that you don't necessarily want to be in if you're by yourself. Most of the time, people are great. People are people, they're fine. But there is also, sometimes they're not. So if I'm by myself, that's why I just stick with commercial.
Button says, I blinked, she finished the base of the tree.
What?
Button says, I blinked and she finished the base of the tree.
Yeah, I'm super fast.
And then, let's see. Uh-oh, something's happening here. Would you think that a first coat of Elmer's glue would help peel off at the end?
I wouldn't recommend that. I've never tried it, but I wouldn't recommend it. This comes off real easy, so I wouldn't mess with anything else. I feel like that would be harder to get off. There is a removal video on my page in the pinned videos, so if you want to take a look at that. Just razor blades and Windex or soapy water. It's pretty easy.
Just get it real soaked first.
Yeah, but I got the supplies and stuff in the pinned video, so if you want to take a look at that. Looks good already, right? Yeah, it's getting there.
Elle wants to know, where did you get your pants?
Oh, these are Sweet Legs. I have a million of them. I bought a whole bunch of new ones for this year, but then Canada Post went on strike, and all of my leggings are in the mail and have been in there for about a month. So that's very sad because I had a whole bunch of new ones this year, but oh well.
Fade KK wants to know how long you've been doing art for.
I've been a full-time artist for about 16 years. And before then, like always an artist. So before then, probably started, painting, drawing and stuff when I was 3 or 4 and never stopped. So, okay, so next I need blue, icy blue. Okay.
We're located the general Vancouver area in Canada. Says nice. I thought so. I live close, and it's foggy today.
It's very foggy today. It has been for the last couple of mornings. I'm okay with it because I don't like it when the sun blinds me. So I'm happy with it.
It's gonna get shaky for a second here. Is putting a glove on. It's cold.
So this is really about that trust the process situation. It starts to look not so good at a certain level, and then all of a sudden it comes together and it looks great.
They'll do the job up there.
Oh, Shine Williams, what kind of paints? So this is interior latex for the white as the base coats, and then folk arts for everything else, and Montmartre and Medium.
What day was that when we had chaos here? Early December? So what day? What time? It's gonna happen what, about 3 o'clock? So all ice here. So all the time we're working. Bang! Oh, I know what that was. Look outside. People are coming down here. Sliding sideways.
Chris Cherry Kool-Aid says it's looking so great, Laura. And Claire Love just followed you. See, Brad B says beauty, nice brushwork.
Thank you.
Oh my god, here comes another one! Bang!
Okay.
Okay, so
That's all the blue. Put the blue back.
that's what I was sure what.
It went here. What's next? Gotta do another layer of white.
Yeah.
The lady yapping in the background.
How many people?
We have 66. There's a bunch of clients that just showed up here
Yeah,
getting
just
their
be a little
cars
louder, sorry.
fixed. I was just talking to them
Oh, okay.
because with the background chatter. It's the people that work here.
So if all the people in the room tap the heart, the like button like a million times, they did a whole bunch of times, then more people will see the live. And I want to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. And
So
I'm
what the young
almost
people
there.
are calling super likes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's.
Or they call it
super
something
like.
else now. What do they call it now?
It's just when you tap the like button a whole bunch of times, and then the algorithm will share the live with more people, and then hopefully I can get to 100,000 subscribers.
Saint says, great job, looks beautiful. You're so talented.
Thank you.
How did you learn to start painting window murals?
I started painting windows when I was like 17. I'm like 40 now, so long time. I think I don't even remember when I like started or what made me start, but I think it was just like I saw them around town and thought I want to do that, and then I just started doing it for fun. And then it ended up being a moneymaker, so I just kept going with it.
How long does that last? The painting itself? Like how long does it stay up there?
As long as you don't scrape it, it'll be up there.
As long as it gets scraped or like heavily rained on, it will stay forever. Saint says, I'm loving the pink Christmas theme lately. Have you done one yet? I guess that's a hot trend. Pink Christmas.
Oh, I know. I did a couple of pink ones with like gingerbread houses and the trees were all pink and white and stuff. It was so cute.
If you use exterior latex paint for the house, how do you remove it? I want to paint ours. Well, to remove the paint, you just got to get it soaked with Windex or Dawn, or a mix of the two, and then use painted razor blades. Some people use wallpaper scrapers. Do not do that. You will destroy the window. So Britt asks, what kind of paint do you use? It is interior latex for the base and Folk Art Craft Acrylic.
Yeah, anything white is the house paint. And then all the colors, those are the acrylics, cheaper acrylics. Okay, I think that's covered enough. All right. Next.
I was going to step back here so they can see a bit better. So with a bit more distance, you can kind of see the texture looks more flowy. Up close, it just looks like mush for now.
For now.
Then once the outlines are added,
Yeah, you
it's
gotta
going to be a lot
trust the
sharper.
process. It comes together all right at the end. It's really nice. So, maybe some nice pops of red right now.
One lucky lady says, I love your coloring books and your paintings too.
Thank you. All right, ready for it? Oh yeah! Love that color. Red.
Thank you so much.
You liking this time?
Yeah, sorry for being such a pain in the ass. Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
I just want to know your strip level.
Oh, someone just sent a gift. Walter with Cats sent an ice cream cone. Hey, you were gifted an ice cream cone.
Yes, thank you. That's so nice. I think that's the very first thing I've ever been gifted, actually. I don't do lives very often, so thank you very much. That's super nice. Okay, green. Green is next. Wow. Green. There we go.
Oh, the screen got stuck. Chris Cherry Cooley says, I love that you're live, girl. Lol. Nice to see you in action.
All right.
Najalina Townsend? Nahalina Townsend. Are you in Windsor? No. We are in the Vancouver area.
Okay.
Ontario is too cold for painting.
How cute. Green, and I'll do the orange. This. Orange go over there.
And Brittany's asking what kind of paints. Seems there's a lot of Brittany's asking the same question.
Yeah.
It's interior latex for the white base, and then folk arts, craft acrylic for the rest. And Montmart.
Montmart's acrylics are perfect for this, and combined with a very, very soft brush. You want like watercolor brushes or mixed media kind of brushes that are like super, super soft. I really like these Crayola set brushes, flat and round set. The round set even more I use the most.
You have 8,100 likes on this live.
Oh, thank you so much, you guys. I would really appreciate like more likes. If you could hit the likes, and more people will see the live. I'd love to get to 100,000 by the end of the year, and I'm at 91.6. So I would love that. You can like the live and subscribe. I have more painting on my YouTube, like longer form like this. If you guys want to go check that out, it's the same handle, painted_chicken. Make sure you subscribe over there. I do lives and stuff over there too. I'm trying to grow my following over there. But I will always be on TikTok probably, because I really enjoy it. Okay, so nose is done. Now we need the brown.
Oh, you just got a flaming ducky gift from FKN Ducky
Thank you so much. That's so nice.
and a heart me.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind, you guys. All I ask is for the likes, but the gifts are so nice. Thank you so much. Okay, so the brown. That's so nice.
Yeah.
These are so nice. Okay. Are people still liking the feed?
Oh yeah, the hearts are going crazy.
Oh, thank you so much, you guys. That's so cool.
Nell says, whoa, I left for 1 second and now it's colorful.
I'm super fast. This is taking a little bit longer because I'm talking to you guys.
Oh, Boss Mom sent a rose.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I have to go live more often. I think people really like it, so.
That Goral says you are real talented.
Thank you very much. Lots of practice and determination. Everyone has talents that are in them, so.
Brittany says, yes, please. Kenzie Watson says, that's so beautiful, OMG.
Oh, thank you.
Where is this? We're actually in Coquitlam. Coquitlam, BC right now.
Okay. The brown away.
Oh, you got 10 roses from FKN Ducky.
What? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Gonna make me cry. You like my gay glasses? I love them. I got them in Hawaii during the Pride Parade that we saw there, and it was like the best thing ever. It was so fun. Okay, next is
Claire says the glasses are so cute.
Spank you. Spank you. I think just the white highlights and then the black. And we're done.
What's its name?
Oh goodness. You guys are gonna have to name it. Throw out some names for the snowman. Be creative.
Since we're busy, you have to ask what's their name.
What is, yeah. It's a snow person?
Oh, Claire Love says, sorry I missed if you answered. How long have you been painting windows?
16 years. I've been a full-time artist. I've been painting windows for a little bit more than that. But seeing it as like a viable business and actually really going for it and working all year round with it for 16 years. And I just started doing murals about 2 years ago on walls as well. I'd done like spotty, murals here and there, like on walls, small things, but now I'm starting to kind of get into like bigger walls and different types of scenes and working on canvases and stuff a little bit more too, doing markets and larger shows like the home and garden shows and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is my bread and butter. This is what I'm good at. This is what my soul loves, and I will always do it as long as I'm not crippled.
Oh, and FK and Dougie sent Fest Burst times 10.
Oh my goodness! I don't even know what these presents are. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. I was not expecting that. Thank you. Okay.
For the old people like your moderator here, Do the gifts? Do they like? Are they
They have monetary
money or
Yeah,
what do
have
they do?
monetary value.
Oh, Boss Mom sent a rose.
Yeah, they have monetary value. So that's really nice. I'm overwhelmed actually. That's very super sweet. Okay.
There's no creator fund in Canada, so
Yeah, I've never made money off of TikTok. I just love doing it, and I've always done videos. Lots of creating videos in the past. I went to film school for 2 years for independent filmmaking. My husband and I own a production company as well, where we do wedding videos, real estate videos, music video, anything you can think of, conferences, anything that's filming. So I always really enjoyed filming too. So once social media kind of caught up with like making videos, that's kind of where I started going. 2019, I think I joined in on TikTok, and then went from there.
we have a name suggestion of Jujube.
Jujube, heck yeah! I'm doing it. That's super cute.
And Siobhan D. Kane asks, any words of wisdom to share to a like-minded 17-year-old who's feeling discouraged in this pursuit?
Oh no. It really takes a lot of work and dedication. It's a lot of time. You know, you might have to do some free stuff too, right? Like, get your portfolio up. So I would say, not that I'm trying to say artists need to work for free. I mean, if you can get money, even if it's $30, do it. But in order to build up your portfolio, that's what's going to get you the proper jobs. And I started out with just going to my local, grocery stores and restaurants and, places that I go to all the time. People recognize me, and then they were more likely to give me a shot. And I just learned on my own from there. But if you want to learn more and not have to struggle like I did, because there was no one around to teach anyone doing this when I started, just watch my videos, watch my pin videos and my playlists of window painting, and there's lots of tips in there. And it's just, you just gotta keep at it. If it feels right in your soul that you should be doing this, then you gotta be like really aggressive about it.
She says to clarify, for her niece, not herself.
Yeah, it's all about portfolio first, and it's always better to get paid while you learn. So if you can, have a learning kind of like a standard. Like, let's say, hey, like, I'm building my portfolio, so I'm doing $30 paintings today. Would you like one? At least you're getting something, right?
And a lot of people poo-poo a career in art. There is some truth to that.
What?
Poo-pooing an art career.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there is money to be made with certain types of art. This is commercial arts. Like, you could afford a Kia, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I pay the bills. I pay the bills with my window painting. So some months are harder than others, but my murals generally keep me going, and But it didn't start that way. I mean, obviously, it's harder for me to build that up, but okay.
Chris Cherry Kool-Aid says, I have bad imposter syndrome. Done some, but it's hard to push it more.
Yeah, that's a hard thing. Like, I get that. But you just have to remember that the skills that you have, not everyone can do that, right? And it might come naturally to you, but it's not going to come naturally to everyone else. And you got to love yourself. I know that sounds super cheesy, woohoo, but if you don't have love for yourself and confidence in what you're doing, then you're never going to want to continue. So you just got to push through that feeling like, why would anyone want to pay me, or why should I do this? And fake it till you make it. Just push those back. And when you have a bad negative thought that goes in your mind, like, well, why me instead of someone else? Push it away and replace it with something good about the mural that you just did. the particular detail that you really liked or that you want to improve on. Positivity is going to really move you forward. I know that's pretty woo-woo, but I definitely live by that. So, the next step is the black. This is pretty thick, and it's definitely very moist out today, so it's not drying at all. So like even the underneath layers are like, they're pretty wet still. So it might be a little tricky for me to do it, but we'll give it a try.
Sweets by Lorraine is painting her front door right now,
Yay!
waiting for the first layer to dry.
Yay! I love it! Love it. If you're doing your home, it's really like a really easy and fun way to do it. If you're not like great at drawing, or if you feel like you have to like constantly be erasing and stuff like that, is like, you know, when you go to the dollar store, you get those ginormous like the jumbo coloring books for Christmas, and they're like $1.25. Get some of those, put them up on your window, and then from the other side, trace it out and paint it in. It'll help you tremendously, and it'll look so much better at the end of it if you are not great with illustration. So that's a tip.
Steph says she's used chalk markers to do stuff at my job's glass.
The chalk markers are really easy to get off, so that's good, but they are also really easy to get off, so that means that if someone rubs on it or leans on it, it's gone. So I prefer the paint pens.
Do we have a stencil that we could show that's handy?
Yeah. So this is the paint pens that I use. These are Posca pens. They're pretty expensive. These are like artist grade pens. And it's acrylic paint inside. If you're starting out or you're using chalk paint pens and you're used to that, you can just use the Sharpie brand paint pens or any other paint pens that are acrylic based instead of chalk based, because the chalk will just rub right off, and you can't layer it or anything like that. So if you're going to do window painting, I would suggest using the any acrylic paint pen. It's going to be better, and it's easier to do the round tips, not the chisel tips. You want to, it'll just make a smoother line.
Tell them about the material for stencils.
I'm sorry?
The material used for stencils.
Oh, yeah. Where is the stencil?
I don't think we have
Leave
one
it-
right
we
here.
left it in the car.
I think it's in the car.
Yeah, we'll go grab it or go and show.
Here.
that.
Get, a second. Is it open?
Welcome to the disaster that is my work van right now. This is at the end of the season, what it looks like. So these are the stencils that I make at home. I draw these out so that I can be consistent with my clients, especially when I have multiple location clients like I do here. And let's just give you an idea. This is a little deer. And this is actually a plastic tablecloth from the dollar store. You can get them in big rolls. And
Oh, someone just said that, Sunny, I've used table covers from Dollar Tree.
there you go. And you can go ahead and just crumple them up, throw them in, stretch them back out. They can get wet. They don't rip very easily. You can put tape on and take tape off multiple times. And in order to keep them all in a organized fashion, other than this whole mess, is I get a folder system like this. So this is Chinese New Year, Canada Day. I'm using some of the New Year, Happy New Year signs in here, but basically, I just have them labeled. I put the stencils in the front or behind it, and then you close them up and they're ready for the next year. I have some stencils that are over 10 years old that I'm still using, and they're a little bit brittle now, but like they still work. So and I just draw them on with Sharpie, so the Sharpie the felt pen doesn't come off when it gets wet, because it will get wet eventually.
Just a side note, the fog is making the lighting very nice. It's a nice soft glow.
Vogue. My unmakeup
Your skin
face.
looks silky smooth.
Okay, so let's get to the black. Let's see here. Do I have a lighter one?
IZ or AZ sent a hat and mustache.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It's so nice. I can't believe people are sending me gifts.
We're just scrolling back up here, seeing some other things here. Artist Mark Horney says, hang QR code while you work.
A QR code?
That's a good idea.
That takes me to the website?
Yeah, you can just like hang it off the ladder or something.
I did have that at some point. I had like a sign that said all my information and stuff. People could take a picture of it. That was probably like 10 years ago now. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't had one since. I actually just came up with an idea actually the other day, and it kind of blew my mind that I've never thought about this before. But sometimes, not every location, but sometimes I'm just painting a lobby and it's like right in the middle of downtown and there's lots of people passing by and I get a lot of compliments, which is really nice, but I get a lot of people stopping and watching, and you know, and then I realize that it's kind of like busking. People are actually watching for entertainment. If I were to put a tip jar out, like, who knows, maybe instead of just them being like, hey, that's really great, I really love it, can I take a picture, they'll say, here's a toonie, can I take a picture, right? Like,
You can be like Las Vegas Spider-Man.
yeah,
It'll be
not that I'm,
$10 bucks.
Not that I like, you know, have to have tips or anything from someone, but like, it'd be nice. And some people love, you know, giving tips or whatever. I just thought that was a really cool idea. And then you can have like the little QR code, like you were saying, on the box. So if people wanted to like go to a website and then they felt so inclined, they could just, you know, throw a quarter in or whatever.
Yeah.
And they can get my coffee.
We could do like a link tree.
Yeah.
That way they get the TikTok and everything.
I just thought that was a really cool idea. And again, it's not appropriate for some places that I'm working in. But, you know, places that they're like lobbies that I'm not really, you know, people are just coming in and out. And it's just like super busy on the street. That's a perfect place to kind of like, you know, help an artist. Give me a coffee. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I just bought this outliner brush. I have no idea if this is gonna be good or not. So it might be a disaster. I'll start with maybe the tree or something.
So we're at 20.2 thousand likes.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Okay, anyone who's listening right now, if you guys can like tap the like button so it goes like crazy, that'll help spread the live to other people, because I'd love to share my little paintings. This is when it's all gonna come together with the black outline, so let's go, baby.
Sunny says, I love your enthusiasm. I just got done painting my windows for my kids. It's on my profile.
Oh, I would love to check it out.
So we'll check that out after.
Yeah.
Send her a message.
Send me a message,
Yeah.
and I will check it out. It might take me a minute, but yeah, send me a message and remind me and send me the link. I would love to see it. Anyone who gets inspired by this and is going to do it, like, I would love to see your stuff. And I will never judge it. I will always be so happy that you were inspired to do something, even if
Sorry
it
for the
is-
movements here. Just checking the battery. I think our battery's getting kind of low actually.
That's okay.
We were at 10% like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I have the charger. I have the charger here. Here we go.
Well, Chris Cherry Kool-Aid says it's Stitch for getting to their house. I don't have enough hands
Oh,
here.
Stitch! Put it in the pocket.
Sorry, we're just reconnecting the power bank here.
Ta-da!
There we go.
Just put it in your pocket. Hey, add a little bit of water to this.
Oh, hang on.
I'm excited to try this brush. I just don't know if it's gonna be
I can't reach this pocket.
a disaster or
There
not.
we go.
Got it?
Here, this is the setup here. We're connected.
Okay, guys. Wish me luck. I don't know how it's gonna be. Actually, maybe.
And for Steph, this is acrylic on glass. Yes, it is. How to come off with a razor blade and a mix of usually Dawn and Windex.
Oh, there's a learning curve. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like that. Nope. I will have to practice with that at home. I can see that it has potential, but no. It's a no from me. Let me get my little, I think it's in the car.
So this brush was a bust.
Okay. Back to my Crayola round set. Trusty. This is where it all comes together.
Right now, there's 72 people joining.
Hello, everybody.
Sunny Crayola brushes? Yes.
Yeah, Crayola round set.
They're the best. They recently got expensive too.
They did.
They used to be so cheap.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I've been advertising them too much. I gotta shut my mouth. Okay.
So after this live is done and saved, you can scrub through the video to see the initial phases and how it looks
Yeah.
like basically nothing when it starts. And we have Hannah asking what type of paints. We are using interior latex as the white base and Folk Art Craft acrylic.
I think this black is Montmartre brand, but I use the full cart to. Okay.
This is very cool. Thanks. Looks so good.
Thank you.
How does anyone do these lives without a second person?
Oh,
Because you can't read the comments while you're working.
Yeah. That's kind of why I haven't really done a lot of lives, because I can't really read the comments and
You usually don't have unpaid labor helping you.
your money's my money, baby. Okay. Coming together.
MB Droid says, Yas, painted chicken.
Yes, Quinn!
I wonder with the window, if they just hear you talking really loud at the window towards them.
Probably do. I've had this contract for what, maybe 7-8 years now? I'm pretty sure they all know how weird I am at this point. I don't think it's anything a shock
Well,
to
the
anybody.
little hornet's nest up in that corner. Here's the top corner.
Oh, look at that. Cool. Good thing it's winter.
Photoband 30 says, you're an amazing artist.
Thank you. You're an amazing person. Hey, how cute. How's it looking, everybody? What was his name again?
Who?
His name, Jujube? Or Juby?
Jujube.
Jujube?
We got a Semen Magnifique Bravo. Hello from Belgium.
Hello.
Oh, Addie and Bella's mommy just sent a rose.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm like blown away by how generous everyone is.
Caitlin says adorable. Cal says absolutely beautiful work.
Thank you.
This is so satisfying. From Jonna.
I agree. I think it's super satisfying.
Trixie just followed you.
Oh, thank you. Trying to get it to 100,000 by the end of the year. So I'm really excited to have like Christmas right now to kind of boost that because people really love Christmas paintings. So hopefully I can
Susie
get
the
that.
redhead says the eyes and smile completed Juju so perfectly.
Sorry, I just what?
The eyes and smile completed Juju so perfectly.
Oh yeah, totally. Just the hat left. And then we have to do a Merry Christmas sign.
Uh-oh. Says live will end in 4 minutes. We have detected inactivity on your current live. What?
What is it?
Hang on.
Well, I'm done.
Okay, well I think
Hello?
it's... Yeah, I think we're good now.
What does everyone think? I think it's super cute. I've got to do a Merry Christmas sign over on the door. So if you want to follow me.
Yeah, I think we better sign out though.
Oh, I'll sign. Well, we can always sign out and sign back in. Do we have to sign out now?
We don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can see the hat, the Merry Christmas sign, right?
Are you just doing it above the door there?
Yeah. It's just a tiny little jobby. Okay. This is the back. And
Where are you doing the beautiful painting? Well, I guess we can say where we officially are.
well, yeah, we're gonna be leaving soon, so yeah.
Yeah. Craftsman Collision for all your crashed car needs. And that's literally where we are. There's the address on the door. So we're just putting up a Merry Christmas sign. We're not going to talk inside the building. Oh.
Sorry.
The challenge with doors is people are always going in and out of them. Gord, we're in BC. She'll be out soon. So just a quick poll. How many people that are watching can read cursive? I heard that in schools they don't teach cursive anymore.
Okay. Stop the pen. This might be too. Here.
So this type of stencil usually paint through it from the other side.
Yeah, and you can do that too, but I find it easier with the Posca pen to just
You can kind of trace through it to make it faster.
use it as a guide.
This is one of the big secrets to window painting is you don't have to freehand everything.
This is just a tool, right? Like you can use tools as any kind of craftsman, right? Like it's not cheating. It's being more efficient. Otherwise, this sign would take me 3 times as long. Because I'd want to make sure it's all right. I also have like raging dyslexia, so I have actually written Merry Christmas wrong in this actual.
There's
Oh,
a lot
no,
of.
it wasn't me. It was Bella.
It's usually Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it was Bella. Bella did the sign here, and it was Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I literally just posted that on my site today. It was like 3 years ago now, and I made like a funny TikTok of it. Go check that out. This is done.
MB Droid says it's creating efficiency. Exactly.
Yeah.
What type of market is that? This is a body shop. Maybe you mean marker. It's a Posca pen.
It's a acrylic paint pen. That dry, and then I will put a little bit of white on around it to make it pop out. So I try really hard to, like, as soon as I'm done something, just put it away in the spot, because Uber ADHD means that I will just, if I don't make a routine, I will things will get everywhere, and they already are, like you saw the car. But for the most part, I have everything I need in this kit, and then I have a whole bunch of extra stuff in there that's kind of thrown around. But this is like everything's organized in my mind. It might not look like it, but I know where things are.
So, question C. Sayers, could I ask what price range something like this would be?
If this was a one-off painting and I was just coming to this one location, it would start at $285.
But this has a lot of color, so it'd be more.
It would, yeah, that would be like a minimum per location, and then this one would probably be around $325. But the difference is that this is a multiple location. I do the entire fleet from the Greater Vancouver area, so I do like 23 of these Craftsman Collisions, including their head office, and so we've come up with basically an overall amount. So they save a little bit of money with multiple locations, and we just pick a design every year, give them a couple choices, and then we just show up and do it real quick, and it's great for me, and they really like it, so that's how I do it.
Okay, and Ashley says, I left for a minute. Did we come up with a name?
Yes, someone suggested Juby or
Jube Jube.
Jube Jube. I thought that was fun. I like that name, so we went with that.
And Chris Cherry Kool-Aid, is it the same painting for all of them?
No, they have 2 choices for all the locations. They have 2 choices. Every year we change those 2 choices. So this year it's either a happy little snowman or a little deer, which you will see on my page if you go and look at the videos. The little deer. So, but yeah, they chose the snowman, which I'm happy because it's easier to do on the outside. The deer is a little bit more complicated and it's easier to do as a reverse painting. So, yeah. But either way, I can do it. Okay. Now, let's get this sign here.
So we're new to live streaming here. Is there a timer for you guys to say how long we've been streaming for?
Yeah, I've never really done it.
I don't want to touch anything because I don't want to suddenly quit on us. Oh, Chris Cherry Kool-Aid sent a paper crane.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. Shanna says no, there isn't. So we don't know actually how long we've been doing this. I figure 40 minutes we've been here.
Yeah, not that.
Oh, it says you can swipe to the left and it will tell you.
I keep doing it the wrong way.
Let's see. And Seasayers says tips of the Posca pens that seem watery. Notice the round tip better than the broad tip.
Yeah, the round tip is way better. The chisel tips I cannot use. Like,
I just smeared an outline on the last one, so yeah. So Chris gives you all the stats for this live, but you have to swipe not US or not us. Different Stroke of Art says, thanks, enjoyed you. I'm heading to my Amazon warehouse to paint. I live in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's from
Good
a different
luck.
Stroke of Art.
good luck. That's so awesome. Like, that is an awesome client to have. You should be so proud of yourself for getting that client. That is awesome.
Take videos.
Yeah, take videos.
Take pictures.
I'm just doing all the wrong sides here. I could never figure this out where you do it to one side. Always messing it up.
Let's see. MB George says, I'm going to look out for my Kia and admire the art next time.
Okay. It's almost right, but not quite. But I did the wrong side on this one, right?
Yes. It says T. Brad B says, do you use a maul stick very often?
Do I use a what?
A maul stick. M-A-H-L.
Is that the little stick with the ball on it that you use for like stabilization?
I don't know.
Well, I'm asking him or her.
We don't know what a maul stick is, so I guess we don't. Maybe it's called something else.
Well, if it is what I'm thinking it is, you use it's like it has a little ball on the end of it, and you use it for like stabilization. I could be totally wrong, but that
T. Brad says yes.
okay. Never used one. Never used one. I think
Dead End Kid says, you need a maul stick. Haha.
is
T. Brad, as he described. Oh, is that like the thing for like the double writing where you can like write and then
just like-
it
it's
draws
like a stick
separately?
that you kinda keep, yeah, like you keep the stick in the center and then you can like move around. That makes it seem, yeah, less wiggles and stuff. I guess I don't know. I've never really looked into
We're
it.
gonna have to YouTube that.
Can you see any places that I need to? Yeah. It's hard. This is like not my like strongest. You know, it looks great, but I think maybe like the M. Did I have this in the right spot? Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
PJ Sadu says, ooh, a local artist. Hello from Surrey.
Nice.
And Dead End Kid says, a maul gives you so much more control for your wrist because you're painting on a vertical surface.
Right. Just another skill I need to learn, I guess. I think that's good. What do you think? Get some thicker Posca pens?
Yep. Cool. FK and Ducky sent you 5 hearts.
Oh my gosh! What? Thank you so much! This is so nice. just wanted to come on and like share the joy of doing this fun job.
Now got the rank of title gifter.
Oh, my goodness. It's so appreciated, you have no idea. That's like making me happy. Okay, I need
I want a friendship necklace too.
Oh. Okay, the
Good.
big pasta pan.
Oh, geez. We're going crazy with the gifts here.
What?
There's a finger hearts,
Oh, you guys.
Four
do
finger
so
hearts.
much.
lit up fest cheers.
That's so, I'm gonna cry. That's so nice.
So to grab for coffee, little stick with ball and end to support your brush arm. Oh, okay. So it's like a brace. Okay. MB Droid says, "Take my poor man gold."
Oh, this poor pasta is like dying. Barely anything left in it. But yeah. Very cute.
Okay. Is that it?
I think so. I might grab another pasta pan here. Any thoughts on there?
Oh, we got a runaway. Runaway pen. Get back in there. So for any of the new people here, you can also follow her YouTube, painted_chicken. There's some longer videos there,
Yeah, some more long form stuff.
more edited style.
Yeah.
And if you love time lapses, that's the space for the time lapses. We should do a Christmas painting time lapse compilation.
I do have so many time lapses. I love doing time lapses.
But like get them all in like one big one and put on like those like sleep kennels and stuff.
Yeah. Would you guys watch that on YouTube if I had like compilation of time lapses of doing this over the years? I think that would be fun to put together and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's like watching those rug cleaning videos late at night. Those help our kids sleep.
Does anyone else watch weird like rug cleaning kind of things, or like Ari Katarina?
Or the deep clean Ari Katarina and Midwest Magic Cleaning. That guy's hilarious.
We also watched something called the Hoof GP. I have no idea if anyone here knows that, but it's like a guy that trims cows' hoofs, and he like films it, and that sounds so weird, but it's like weirdly interesting, and it's
It's kind of like Dr. Bibble Popper for cows,
totally
for cow feet.
and like he's very charismatic, so it's probably one of the reasons why we like it so much. It's very like fun.
Okay, they got some customers coming here, so I gotta turn the camera away from them.
I just paid for coffee $10.
Oh, Shannon Broadstreet. I watched Hoof GP too. He's awesome.
Yeah. We're not the only ones. I like a good cow sport.
When we tell people, like regular, in real life people, what we watch on YouTube, they think we're crazy.
This is the annoying part for people inside, because it sounds like I'm knocking on the door or window. But
Oh, and Detroit lunchtime. Thanks for the live. Bye. Oh, we'll look up the mall stick. You're at 28.2 thousand likes.
Oh my goodness, thank you. So nice.
Keep mashing the button. Let's get it to 30.
Yes, get it to 30. We're about to leave. We're about to leave. And then I'll know you guys really like the lives. Okay. I think it's done. Ta-da! Yeah. Jujubes. Super cute.
Oh, Kyra sent 2 hand heart roses.
Oh my god.
And then 10 roses actually.
What? Oh my god. I'm like so overwhelmed. I like cried. I just cried over there. Okay, well, we're done. And thank you all so much for joining, and thank you so much for the gifts. Like, literally brought me to tears a little bit. Was not expecting that, so thank you so much. I will definitely try to go live a little bit more, seeing as how everyone likes it so much. Yeah, let me know if you guys want tutorials and stuff too.
Oh.
Like, I could always do that too.
Monica says, okay, seems well.
Thank you. Like it? It looks beautiful. Thank you.
It seems you only see gifters. I'm out of here. Amazing work. Keep it up. Take care, lol.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining.
Kyra says, have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too. Okay, guys. Love you all, and I will see you in the next one.
I guess it's hit the power looking button here. Bye-bye.